In fourth place is Rope. This is easily Alfred Hitchcock's most underrated movie and also his most experimental. Rope is made out of 11 long takes with runtime of 1 hour and 20 minutes as disguised to be one 80-minute long take.
You did the astounding thing of doing the movie in 20-minute takes.
Well, that was because it was a theatre piece. It was a prodigious job of production because walls had to slide away to let the camera go through.
Because this film has only one setting, that being a pretty small apartment, this film could have gone boring very easily. But because of the amazing suspense that Alfred Hitchcock is so good at making and the fantastic performances, this film keeps you on your toes till the end. The movie starts off with the two main leads killing their best friend and hiding him in a box right before his birthday party. We see everyone at the birthday party waiting for the man to come to his own party, ignorant to the fact that his dead body is already there. This movie has a dark tone to it. It is also a very thought-provoking film. I spent a lot of my time watching this movie on the edge of my seat as the protagonists are always close to getting caught. I was basically rooting for these guys to get away with murder even though I should be rooting against them. The only reason I was rooting for them is because the film is being told from their perspective, and if it was being told from the perspective of the other characters or we got to see more of the man who died, I'd probably be rooting against them. I love those type of stories where the main characters are really bad people and it's up to the audience to choose to root for them or not. Rope may not be Hitchcock's most popular or iconic film, but it did stick with me long after I've seen it. In third place is Rear Window. Even though I haven't seen this movie in a few years, I'm pretty confident putting this on the list. This film is like Rope, in which the film has a very simple setting and premise, yet is able to do a lot with it. The film is about a disabled man in a wheelchair witnessing a murder unfold through a telescope in his apartment building. It's endlessly engaging, and if I'm being honest, probably has the scariest scene Hitchcock has made. For me, Hitchcock is great at suspense and building tension, but I usually don't find his films to be downright scary. But the ending to Rear Window, when the murderer finally notices the protagonist watching him and walks to his apartment, was built up so well that I could feel my heart sink to my stomach watching it. You feel as helpless as the main character, who can't even hide or go anywhere, and is overall very well executed. Even without the ending, this is overall one of my favorite films, and the fact that it's only number 3 shows how good Alfred Hitchcock is. And before I get into my top 2, if you enjoy this content and want to see more of it, consider subscribing. In second place is The Birds. Following one perfect movie with another perfect movie to another perfect movie, I had a hard time choosing if to put this in number 2 or Rear Window. But because I find this movie more rewatchable than Rear Window, I gave this movie the edge. The Birds is really a testament to how ahead of his time Hitchcock was. Other than the obvious use of backdrops and some outdated special effects, which never really bothered me, this movie has remained timeless to this day. The fact that this film has no music perfectly fits the feeling this movie is going for, as most of the background noise you hear is from the birds. This movie has so many great moments, like the scene at the chapel, the attack at the gas station, or the ending of the film with all the birds surrounding the house. It's an interesting concept made more interesting by a great director, and would be in number 1 if it wasn't for this movie. And the best Alfred Hitchcock film is Psycho. You probably predicted this from the moment you clicked on this video. It's Hitchcock's most popular movie, and for a good reason. Remember when I said Hitchcock is good at suspense but doesn't really scare me that much? Well, this is easily his scariest film, mostly because of how safe you feel while watching it. It feels like any character in this film could die at any moment, since it kills off its main character halfway through the film. Norman Bates is such an interesting character, and Anthony Perkins probably gives some of the best acting I ever seen in a movie. If you have never seen this movie before and the ending wasn't spoiled for you yet, watch this as soon as possible. And even if the ending was spoiled for you and you know where everything is headed, watch this film anyways and see how smart the foreshadowing is. I could go on and on about this movie all day. It does so many things to perfection, as endlessly rewatchable, and for that is the best Alfred Hitchcock film.